Hi everybody, it's Teacher Michael here, and today I'm going to take you through the registration process for the IELTS exam, specifically for GEP 12 students at ACE. You can go through your app, through virtual class I believe, or you can go to this website here, my.ieltsessentials.com. You can put / or /home, but this is enough right here, and it'll take you to the website. I believe the app takes you to the same website, so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we need to do is we need to click the purple button, which is Book Now, and select your territory or your country. That's Cambodia. I'm in Phnom Penh, so I'm going to choose Phnom Penh. The test module is academic. Make sure that you do click academic. If you have any trouble seeing or any trouble hearing, this would be something that you should click and find out more information about. If you have no vision or hearing issues, just skip that, and we'll go down here to the computer delivered IELTS. And what will pop up is the calendar that shows you dates that are available. So right now as I make this video, we're in February of 2021. The end of the term is the beginning of April, so only certain dates will pop up for me. I'm going to go ahead and choose the 10th. And then this kind of tells me what my schedule is, but again, don't get too comfortable. And don't put your hopes and your dreams on the dates that you choose and the times that you choose, because they're only suggestions. It's not guaranteed that you'll get these dates. So click it, move on, and you'll hear later what your date and your time will be. So after that, we're going to hit continue. And let's wait a little bit for the internet. Okay, so now we're here. It only gives us one available appointment, so I have no choice but to click that. And then here I'm going to click continue, if it will let me. There we go. Okay, so not yet time for this, so go to the green button, create new user, click on that. And here we are. Okay, trust me when I say this. Click this button before you do anything else, because if you get through the whole page and you forget to click that, you may have to start again. So click this. This is the terms and conditions. These are some rules and regulations, so you can click that if you'd like to know more about them. But I've clicked that, so I'm going to move on. Depending on what your title is, if you're a doctor, click doctor, boys and men, Mr., married women, single women and girls, and if you don't care about your title, you can just click Ms. So given name, make sure that whatever spelling you have for your given name and your family name, these have to be exactly the same spellings as what's on your government issued passport or national ID card. So Michael, my given name is Michael, my family name is Strahan. Gender, click male, although we've already done that, but we have to do that again. So date of birth, click the calendar and then click the year and find your year that you were born. So I'm somewhere over here, 74, July 23rd. So it's easier if you click the calendar. You could just do it manually. I'm going to use my passport, and if you are using your passport, chances are it's going to start with a capital N. And then I'm just going to put in a fake number just to register. Nationality, I'm American, but you guys are Cambodian, probably. So I'm just going to click Cambodia. And first language, you would click Khmer, if your first language is Khmer. Okay, so then we go down to the contact details. Make sure these are both filled out. They can be separate or they can be the same number. So I'm just going to put something in there. It's not my real number, so don't call this number. I don't know whose number it is, but it's not mine. And go ahead and click that box that they're going to send you any information by SMS. And there's my email address. And then I would also click send me IELTS information by email. Occupation level, depending on what your education is, most of us are students, so I would click student. And if you see this red asterisk here, that means it should be filled out. If there's no red asterisk, I just skip it because it's not relevant or important information. So what I'm going to do now is occupation sector would be education. So we have student, education. I don't need to put that, and I don't need to put that. Education level, if you're high school up to 16 years old, click that. If you're high school after 16 to 19, generally I believe this is not yet graduated high school. This one has graduated high school. This option is college degree, and this is your master's in university. So I'm going to just click, most of you would be secondary 16 to 19, so we'll click that. If you're a university student, it's up to you which one you want to choose. And then years of study, that's also up to you. I'm going to click 9 years or more because I've studied a lot of English. Country, territory, you see it has the red asterisk, the red star, so this is important. So I'll click Cambodia. Now, most of us, myself included, don't know our home addresses. So what I do is I just put in ACE's address. IELTS is not going to mail you anything to your home. And if they did, the school would be able to get it to you anyway. So I put in here 657 Cambodia Crown Boulevard. That's the Santa Mold branch. No asterisks here, no asterisks here, no asterisks here. So I'm just going to skip. If you want to put Phnom or Siem Reap, that's fine. But the postal zip code for here is 12156. So that's what I put in these blanks here. Okay, so now we're down to user information. You cannot change your username. You can change your password. Make a note of this username because you'll most likely need it again in the future when you need to access your records. So I'll just put in password, make sure that they're the same. I hope they were. Let's try it again because I think I skipped something. And so contact permission. Do you want IELTS to contact you about how to prepare for the test? Sure. Do you want information about studying abroad and support for studying abroad? Sure. And register. So now it's going to take us to the next screen, which is here. So which country are you interested in studying? Australia or Canada. If you want to go to the US, you could click United States somewhere. But I may just go to, we'll just click New Zealand. Why are you taking the test? Probably you're looking to study a higher education extended course, 3 months or more. So click that first one. There is no referral partner, so you can skip that. Have you previously taken the IELTS? If you're a GEP 12, probably not. But if you have, click yes. And where are you currently studying? ACE. Okay, so I'm moving down here. If you've put your passport, make sure that your passport is current and valid. If you have a national ID card, I do not believe there's an expiration date on that, but for passports, I'm going to choose 2022, 2023, whichever, February the 1st, done. Just make sure it's the correct expiration date on your passport. I'm just making up numbers now to show you guys how to get through the process. So next thing we have is we have select image. If you are registering with a passport, it should be the top and the bottom pages with your photo and information. If you're using your national ID card to register, it should be the front and the back, both sides, okay? So we'll select image. We will go search for my passport that I believe is somewhere on this system. Just make sure that you've taken a picture before and put it on your laptop or your phone. So this is the top and the bottom page of my passport. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. This is an old passport. Okay. So it should show up right there. All right. Once you see your photo here, you can go ahead and click continue. And this gives you, right now, it gives you your information. But just remember, this is not set in the schedule. It probably will change. And you will receive an email the week before IELTS exam to let you know what your date and your time is. All right? So We, I believe, don't have anything here, so we can click continue. And this is in just kind of glance at your information, make sure it's correct. That's my username. I would note that down if I were you, because you're going to need it in the future when accessing your records. Looks okay to me, so I'm going to click I have read the terms and conditions. I actually have many, many times. So, all right, I'm going to continue. And let's wait. Now, this is the important part. I mean, it's all important, but this is an important part. When you get to payment, you're going to need to click Pay Offline. What that means is ACE for GEP 12, ACE pays for the IELTS exam for you. If you click Pay Now, be ready to pay. So click Pay Offline, and this gives you your username. Now that you've seen this, your first part of registration is complete. You have 2 days to come into the IELTS office at ACE and get your thumbprint and your photo taken. After 2 days, your registration will expire and you have to do this all over again. All right, so just make sure that you complete the second part of the registration within 2 days. All right, so click close. Once you've hit pay offline, the first part of the registration is done. So I hope that helped you guys a bit with the registration process. And good luck with your IELTS, everybody.